For me, it's the adrenaline rush, and it's the challenge of doing something different with my horse. I wanted to do something more, get out there and like play with the big boys.
Perfect cross between equestrian sports and my other favorite sport, football.
I got into it because somebody told me I couldn't do it. They said I was too little. If you can't ride a horse, you can't joust. I mean, that's all there is to it, because that's the most important part about this sport is your horses. If you can't handle them and be part of them, you're not going to go very far in this competition.
Your adrenaline's up, you're sweating in that helmet, and you're ready to go, and you want to get a rhythm going on that joust, and that's what it really is all about, is getting a rhythm going, and the better the rhythm happens, the smoother the joust will be.
So all I have to think about is grabbing my lance, walking it into my arete, and finding my target every time.
I'm getting the lance and I'm thinking, all right, this is Rob. I know Rob, I know his horse. He's gonna run straight, he's gonna hit really hard. So I just have to be firm in my seat and put the tip of my lance on that gridded Grand Guard, and that's all I concentrate on.
We come around that first pole and we just fly. And I feel her underneath me, I know that she's in tune. Then you drop your reins and it's just all, you're targeting, you're literally just looking right at the other guy's target. You gotta trust your horse underneath you. You gotta trust the other guy's not gonna hit you in the head. I mean, it's a lot, but you just kind of have to ignore it all and just focus on your target.
My adrenaline doesn't start until I get into list. Really? You're getting your armor on and it's heavy and why am I doing this? And then you jump in the list and then you remember this is why I'm doing it.
Because it is dangerous. I mean, you know, anybody can take a spill from a horse, as we saw Ripper yesterday get knocked off of his horse, and you know, you end up in the hospital. So of course that's always in the back of everyone's mind.
Because I mean, there's absolutely no defense to jousting. I mean, you're out there and you're just letting it all go. So you just lock in and try to put the other guy in the dirt.
We're getting some great hits. Yesterday's heavy armor was just phenomenal. Even the light armor joust, those light armor jousts between the two girls yesterday, that was a great joust.
It's showtime. What's going through your head?
Trying to stay calm, trying to settle my nerves, get myself pumped up, and tell myself I'm gonna do great.
Hit the little red dot. That's all I think about. I got involved. I started training with Patrick Lamke, the Black Knight, and then I've kept jousting ever since. It's been about 2.5 years.
Well, you're into the games.
Yes.
Explain the games and how they work.
Okay. The games, you start off, there's an electronic timer. You run through, you pick up a ring lance from a squire. There are 4 rings that you try to pick up with your ring lance. Then you go through, there is a stack of straw bales with a bullseye on it. You pick up a spear, you throw the spear at the target, trying to get a bullseye. You go pick up a big lance and you hit the quintain, which is a spinning shield, and you try to get as many rotations as you can.
And then you cross the finish line.
Yes, sir.
Now, is it more important to be fast or be accurate?
That's why it's a gamble. You want to be as accurate as you can because that's how you get the points. But if it comes down to a tie, you want to have the fastest time. I try to do both.
But I mean, you pick it up pretty fast, and as long as you're a good rider, it all just fits together very easily.
The back of my head's going, it's all right. I know I broke 2 lances. I think he broke, I can never tell exactly what he did unless I happen to hear it from the audience. The score tally is in my head, and I'm thinking about that. And when I salute, the only thing that exists is that Grand Guard.
I have no clue what the score is. It's all on the 4th path. No clue whatsoever. And I'm just going in there and just trying to break my lance on each and every path. So I'm just getting in there and I'm just trying to hit that target dead on.
Well, we know now what happened on your 4th pass. You both went dead on. And you did everything exactly the way you wanted to do it. And then the results happened. Now, we already know, Ripper, that you don't remember a whole lot after the collision. And you got up.
I was good. I was good. I had a good landing. My armor really took the brunt of the fall. It got really mushed up. My pauldron just squished up like a pop can. I had to fix it this morning. But I was lying there, and I've been jousting long enough to know you don't even bother trying to jump up to your feet. We've got 2 minutes to get back on our horses. So we let the squires get our horses back into position, do an inventory, make sure everything still works, fingers and toes, wait for the judge to come, haul us back up on our feet, and then 2 minutes we're back on.
When did you know something was seriously different in this one?
I didn't know. I thought, I didn't even know Ripper was unhorsed. I knew I was on the ground. The judge came to ask me if I was all right. I said yes, and I said, "Where's Ripper?" He said, "He's on the ground too." I was on my horse. I rode over by, and his eyes were open, but he was not there. You could tell he was not there, and they were stripping his armor off. And then I was worried then, because Ripper's my buddy. We've been jousting together for 13 years. I probably jousted him more than anybody except for maybe Shane, and yeah, I'd hate to hurt him.
The last thing I remember is beginning the pass. I remember saluting and beginning the charge, and then I'm in the hospital.
So you guys looking forward to this final day?
We are.
Absolutely.
We're looking forward to it, and we have plans on being the last 2 guys left on the list today.
Well, good luck to both of you. Thanks for taking time.
Well, thank you. Let me give you a tip, though. Never say good luck to a jouster.
That's bad luck.
Just like the theatrical tradition.
Merde.
No, no.
And a lot of people say break a leg.
No, don't
don't
say
like
that
that.
either.
No,
No,
we don't
that's
like that.
because that can happen. Say break a lance.
Break a lance.
Break a lance.
Break a lance.
Break a lance is the topic. Okay,
That's the one.
Break a lance, gentlemen.
Thank you.
sir.
Well, he got knocked down, but he got back up again.
You're never going to keep me down.
He went to the hospital yesterday, and today he's the champion of the day. What did you say about getting unhorsed? There were how many?
I said this whole tournament there were 4 unhorsings, and I did 3 of them. And I was the 4th.
It's an interesting strategy.
Well, it's not who gets knocked down the most, it's who does the knocking down the most.
Congratulations, Ripper. We'll let you get back to your crowd.
Thank you very much. This has been a great crowd. We couldn't have done it without these guys cheering for us.
Thank you. Enjoy your victory.
Thank you very much.